Look, the Enve Melee as a gravel bike is a concept that I've struggled with for a little bit. On one hand, I get it. I mean, you want a one bike solution that can do it all. On the other hand, there are so many other options out there that I think make great gravel bikes as well as great road bikes. But I think I've found the sweet spot. And as always, Enve has no say in this. This video is not sponsored. In fact, this isn't even a loaner bike. This is my personal bike. The Enve Melee is an awesome road bike. The first time that I rode it was in July or August of this last year, and I took it up to Mammoth Lakes and rode it up to Rock Creek, which I think tops out right above 10,000 feet. It handles just like you would expect a high-end premium road bike to handle. It's snappy, it's quick, it's responsive, and coming from a Tarmac SL7, I watched the power numbers and speed and feel of this bike very closely, and I can say that the numbers were very, very similar, which I thought was pretty impressive. In every sense of the word, it feels like a proper aggressive road bike, which doesn't always translate to the best gravel bike. Let's be realistic here. See, it's that aggressive forward road bike position that limits its gravel abilities. And I know what you might be thinking. You're like, dude, Chris, this is the bike that won BWR last year. It has clearance for 35mm tires. It's plenty capable, right? Well, maybe. I think you have to look at that course profile to understand why Alexa Vermillion and a lot of other riders chose to ride road bikes with wider tires that day. I think you also have to be realistic about your bike handling abilities, otherwise you'll find yourself underbiked very, very quickly. And going from 30 or 32mm tires to 35mm tires is not necessarily going to change the Melee and convert it into a gravel bike. You have to remember that at its core, the Melee's DNA is that of a road bike. So here's the sweet spot for this bike. If you're a road rider who's riding 95% road and 5% light gravel, or you have exceptional bike handling skills, I think this could be a fantastic one bike solution. And you might be saying to yourself, hey, I'm gonna get this frame with two different sets of wheels, one with a proper set of road tires and another with a proper set of gravel tires. I think that's also a good option. I think a great option is to do it all as one bike, one wheel set, and one set of tires. I would do something like a 35mm file tread tire, maybe the Gravel King SS tires that have a little bit of traction on the shoulders and a smooth center. I think those in that size would be great for smashing a road group ride in the morning and then maybe peeling off and taking a light gravel trail back home. And that's where I feel like the Melee with its tire clearance really shines. Don't get me wrong, it's not a full-blown gravel bike, but I think based on the riding that we're doing out here, I think it has a lot of versatility, and this is where I feel like Enve really hit the mark. Considering that it's still the off season and I told you we were gonna do some different stuff, I'll be sharing my thoughts on the Sony A7R5 after using it for about a month over some different trips and kind of some quirks and features that I really like as someone who's an enthusiast. Anyways, thanks for watching. If this has been helpful or valuable to you in any way, do me a huge favor and subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way. Thanks so much. Until next time.